Okay, so back again with part two of talking about the Jewish wedding customs and the song that I wrote, We Get Ready. Part one was the betrothal ceremony. Part two now is the preparation period. So after the betrothal ceremony, the groom would then leave the bride's house, return to his father's house for roughly a year's time. Remember, they were still legally bound to one another, so much so that if the groom died during that time, the bride would be considered a widow. So while the groom was away, he would build onto his father's house to prepare a home for his bride. And at the same time, the bride would be back home preparing herself for when the groom would return. Now, although the bride had an idea of around the time the groom would return, she did not know the exact hour or time that he would return. That means that she always had to be ready. She would be preparing her wedding dress. She would be making sure that she had enough oil in her lamp so that if he returned in the middle of the night, it would be burning. She would make sure that she was living set apart, consecrated for her groom. So let's talk about the parallels again. Just as the bridegroom left the bride's house and went back to his father's house to prepare a place, so did Jesus. After he died and rose again, he then went back to his father's house, back to heaven to prepare a place for us. In John 14:2-3, it says, "My Father's house has many rooms. If it were not so, would I have told you that I am going there to prepare a place for you? And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am." Here, Jesus again is talking to his disciples in an analogy that they would recognize, similar to their current wedding customs. He's referencing again that we are his bride and he is the bridegroom. So just as the bride would stay and wait and anticipate the groom's return and have to remain pure and set apart and consecrated, so we as the church are here waiting and to be set apart and consecrated, waiting for the return of our bridegroom, Jesus Christ, at his second coming. We are to be faithful, pure, loyal to him. We keep our eyes on the prize. We keep our eyes on Christ, our first love, our covenant relationship. So that asks the question, are we living loyal? Are we living set apart? Are we living consecrated to him and him alone? Or are we living to the desires of the flesh, to the things that the world has to offer us, the things that are around us and can be distracting? The bride was not distracted. She was focused on her bridegroom who was going to return. She was preparing, excited, anticipating, and longing for him. What joy, what anticipation, what thrill that her bridegroom was coming back for her, because he loved her, he adored her, and he was coming to finally be with her forever. I can only think that she was probably thinking about him most of the time that he was gone. I would think that she would wake up every day and go to sleep every night thinking about her bridegroom, that she would be wondering when it got closer and closer, is this the day that he's going to return? Oh, I'm going to get myself ready. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to have the oil in my lamp for when he returns. I will be ready. Are we waiting? Are we ready? Are we excited and anticipating his return? Living day to day thinking about our bridegroom. So this is where verse 2 of We Get Ready comes in. We seek your face and turn from sin, thankful for your covenant, that by your grace we can live, committed to your fellowship. So it's only by his grace that we can do this. It's only by the grace of God that we can live set apart, holy, consecrated to him in the waiting. So I just encourage you to get excited, to be anticipating his return, because it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful time in the waiting. Stick around for part 3 because we're going to be talking about the marriage supper next.